You admire superheroes? Some of them, not all of them. Don't you understand what superheroes are like? Superheroes live to stop people from achieving their hopes and dreams, you know? No, just the evil ones. They immediately attack people in groups because they don't have many friends themselves, you know? Not true, many superheroes have friends. They're all short-tempered and say stuff like, now I'm mad and I won't forgive you, and laugh, you know? They're lazy people who will run away once the other guy starts fighting back, you know? Monokuma, you have a very sick and warped idea of how anything in this world works, and it's annoying to hear you talk. They're willing to use weapons, even if they're fighting someone who is alone or unarmed, you know? They're always the winner, so they don't know what it's like to have a weakling's worries, you know? And they like to wear flashy costumes, you know? Which means they're all a bunch of smart, good-looking, violent, stubborn elitists who don't have many friends. You know, in the first game, these sort of had, I felt like these had some sort of tangible relation to things, but I'm not getting them here.
Emergency! Emergency!
Like I said, it admires some, not all. There's a big difference. And the obnoxious digging and donging is, once again, been unleashed upon me.
Ahem!
Hope speak
a good
right. For some reason, forgot that. I thought, for some reason, not only was it not going to be voiced, I thought it would be something new. It's been a while since I've slept a lot. My head feels clearer thanks to that. Alright, I should head over to the restaurant. To the restaurant I shall go! Alright, I should also probably keep a closer mental check on that there pet and its poops. Any poops? No, he ain't got no poops. How about you, Mikan? Good morning, Mikan. Hajime, good morning. It's almost time to meet with everyone at the restaurant, right? Yeah, I was just about to go as well. I'm so glad. I went to check on Fuyuhiko, so I thought I was late. I see. You're so busy this morning. Not at all. I'm only useful in situations like this anyway. How's Fuyuhiko doing? Well, it might be better to ask you at the restaurant when everyone's together. I understand. Then I shall go on ahead. I guess I should go to the restaurant then. Zoom we go. Hey, Nekomaru. I don't know if I should feel negatively towards you, because you seem like a really nice guy. But I am also a simple man. Yo, Nekomaru.
Your voice is too soft.
Project your voice more than from your stomach. Jeez, how do you have to be like this in the morning? Good morning! All right, now your voice will reach the sun. And to our departed Mahiru and Peko. You're right. I'm sure they heard it. I'm just a mere team manager. Therefore, I don't know anything about art. However, when I saw Mahiru's photos for the first time, my vulgar heart was greatly shaken. Truly, that is a splendid thing. It's a pity what happened to Mahiru, but I will never forget how she taught me the value of art. Yeah, I'll never forget it either. Oh, I can't dislike you in any capacity. You're just too damn nice. Better treat her right.
Jeez.
Doesn't it feel like we're forced to meet up at the restaurant every morning? We're not forced to. It's just kind of become a routine. There's something I need to find at the supermarket today. Something to find? Want me to help you? It's fine. I'm just gonna look for a camera, and I'll probably find it fast.
Jeez.
How annoying. Well, far be it from me to actually attempt to help you in any capacity. For a brief moment, I thought I saw Monokuma in that camera. It was not the case. Hey, Kane. How are you doing today? Yo, Hajime, you remember my name consistently now. Huzzah. Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Oh, you're looking better than usual. Everyone I've met is like that too. Something happened? Well, Fuyuhiko is safe, that's probably why. Head empty, want food. That's what Akane's about. I don't know why, but I also feel like I can eat more delicious food than usual.
Right.
Speaking of which, why don't I challenge my limits? I'm gonna eat everything in the restaurant. Even though she's not aware of it, Akane definitely looks happy too. And that's pretty swell. What about you, Ibuki? Hum hum. Hum 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 hum. What happened? I wanna listen.
Emergency.
I wanna listen to songs by Ibuki's favorite artists. There's no TV or radio here, you know? I'm starving to death for musical deprivation. Don't they sell CDs at the supermarket?
This is going
They
nowhere.
do, but there's only the classics and the usual mainstream pop. Right at this moment, new albums are plopping out all over the world. Maybe. Man, if only someone brought me a sweet CD they found on the floor. A CD, huh? If I ever find one, I should tell Ibuki about it. It's either a hint to maybe giving her musical items, or it's a story thing. I don't know which. And it's Chiaki. Chiaki as always. This time with a Kazuichi too. You okay? You seem to be gasping somewhat. Good morning. What happened? You don't sound that excited. Kazuichi's playing that arcade machine over there. You could just play it together. I played one match with him earlier. He told me to give it my all, so I did, and I got yelled at for winning a flawless victory. He said I was childish for playing seriously against an amateur. Kazuichi. I wonder which one's more childish. Only one possible answer. It ain't Chiaki. Yo, Hajime, how are ya? You playing a game? It's rare to see you playing games. Yeah, well, Chiaki's always into playing it, right? I couldn't help noticing. So she's letting me play for a little while.
Hey, hey.
It's not like this is my machine. There's no reason for me to give you permission. You say that, but you're like the queen of the arcade machine.
You think so?
Really?
You serious?
You're not aware of that at all? Well, after getting beaten up in the previous match, I'll definitely return the favor.
Nope.
You don't have to return the favor. What did you say? Are you saying I just have to stay a loser? And let me tell you this, you'll definitely catch this Chopix bait. You want to listen, right? You just really want to say it. And what is it?
Right.
Listen and be amazed. There's a street on the third island with a lot of busted machines, right? I found some portable game console thing in that junk over there. Is that really true? See, what'd I tell you? You totally took the bait. But still, looks like this is out of order.
Aw.
How useless.
Hey.
Hold on. Who do you think I am? I'll definitely fix it up till it's like brand new. Then when it's all fixed, I'll give it to you. Then I'll wait, but I won't look forward to it. Probably. Probably? Look forward to it, otherwise I'll be sad, you know? Just watch, I'll completely fix it up and I'll make you say thank you with tears running down your face. Isn't his intent kinda off? More than a little slightly, kinda absolutely. Yeah. That is how the soda do. Oddly. And thus everyone arrived. The faces of everyone who gathered at the restaurant all look somewhat lighthearted. Everyone must be really happy that Fuyuhiko's safe, in their own ways. Well, except for maybe Hiyoko, but you know. The day ended halfway yesterday, so let us try to put together our information about the new island.
Jeez.
In the end, we couldn't even find a way to escape from this island, right? Seriously, you guys are useless. Yeah, well, you didn't find anything either.
Yes.
But there's a music venue. And I got that, but what about the clues that we really need? Clues like information about this island or anything that might help us understand what's happening to us? In the town hall with all those machines, I found a clue contained within a file hidden inside one of the laptops. Yeah, well, I found that too, my dude. You saw that too? I was told about that by Nagito, so I checked it as well.
This too.
I saw it too. It's about the fact that Hope Speak Academy has already been destroyed. Hope Speak Academy has been destroyed?
Wow.
It's probably just another one of Monokuma's pranks. There's no way Hope Speak Academy would fall. Haha, yeah, okay. But even if it is a prank, it's not something he should be allowed to do.
Damn it.
A symbol of hope getting destroyed. It's not something you should even joke about. Well, if you're still wondering about it, it might be better if you just confirm it for yourself. If I remember to do it, I'll give it a try.
How pitiful.
So basically, on that island, we found no way to escape, nor any useful clues this time around. Oh, hold on. It's this time again, not this time around. You don't have to correct us each time.
See?
However, it is not all bad news. Fuyuhiko will be able to return to us. That guy pisses me off, but it sure makes me happy to think he's gonna come back to us. He's recovering extremely well, so I'm pretty sure he can be discharged from the hospital in 1 week. However, he's probably lost the... why does it do that? Probably lost the use of his right eye forever? Totally deserves that.
Man.
Hey, aren't you going a little too far? It's actually an extraordinarily tricky situation. Cause, like, I get where Hiyoko is coming from. I personally do feel like she's being... I personally feel like maybe she could be kind of going attached too far, but at the same time, it's not within my rights to actually, you know, criticize her for that fact. Everybody feels pain differently. And, you know, she's obviously gone through a lot. So, I mean, I can't tell her to forgive him. I would never dream of doing so. If she never does, that's totally within her right as a person. She doesn't have to. You don't have to forgive people for anything ever if you don't want to. That's your right, and I'm not gonna say it's wrong. Man, I sure did eat. I'm stuffed today too. Would you knock that off, you crazy gal? Certainly eat a lot, without even listening to what the others are saying. Yeah, well, why start now? Okay then, since I'm stuffed, I should go train now. Train, you say? You hate training. How rare of you.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, I won't get stronger. I have to do it. Bye now. Bye, Akane.
my.
She's like really pumped up. I hope she's not thinking about doing anything bad. Well, it is Akane. With that, our morning meeting ended, and we all went back to our cottages. And that means free time? Now then, what should I do today? It means free time! Free time! Free time up in here! Alright, so... Oh boy. I kinda don't wanna do this, but I also feel like I kinda have to do this. Hopefully you guys do not mind, but I'm going to very quickly go over to that, Mano Yashin, because I've got like over 200 coins, and I could get a lot of stuff out of that thing. Luckily for you, you know, I'll super duper ultra speed it up for you, so no worries, no worries. It's just, you know, it's gonna take a little while for me, because, well, quite frankly, the amount of coins I had last time made that last a lot longer than I thought it would, and I have over double that now. So, you know, wish me luck on that noise. Anyway, 23 Skidoo, let us do this thing. Also, hello, Akane. I would hang out with you again, but I kind of already finished that whole thing up now, didn't I? As a matter of fact, let me take a look at that there report card. Yes, okay. Gotta definitely focus on Gundam. After that, I guess I just need to roll the dice again on somebody else. I suppose... Fuyuhiko definitely rose some death flags, but the fact that he's been through so much might mean he could end up surviving, which would be pretty great. At the same time, well, Mahiru and Pekko are gone, so maybe either Chiaki or Sonia. I've got 3 people I'm interested in, and I guess I have until I'm done with Gundam to figure out which one I think is actually going to survive this whole dang thing. If I had to guess, probably Chiaki. She seems pretty important to everything, all things considered. Regardless, super duper speed up time styles, go! Wish me luck that I can get 100% on that thing up there. Okay, so that took like 15 minutes. Jesus. All right, a couple things I'd like to make abundantly clear. Yes, I'm aware that putting more coins into the machine at once makes it less likely to get a duplicate item. I was aware of that. I chose to not do it anyway. I have my reasons. And another thing I was going to say, but I can't quite remember at this exact moment in time. Oh, right. You guys are lucky that I am as kind as I am. A lesser channel would have just made an entire video about nothing more than just that. I've seen Let's Play channels that do stuff like that. But I just condensed that entire thing into like 30 seconds at best, so I think I did a pretty good thing right there. Okay, so where exactly would... Oh, okay, apparently all the ding-dang way over here. Gundam! Where you at, you crazy ninja man who takes care of hamsters? Sorry, 4 Dark Days of Destruction. You're actually taller. Huh. Taller than I thought.
This too must be the will.
Those who open the door to pandemonium and gaze upon the other side will awaken new power. However, in exchange, they must bear the terrible burden of eternal combat.
How pitiful.
Fuyuhiko, what a pitiful soul. Well, I'm gonna hang out with you anyway.
Fall.
We're gonna be friends, damn it. In the past, I gazed upon the other side and was burdened for it.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
However, it is of no concern. After all, true happiness hides in battle. Whatever that means. I was forced to listen to Gundam stories about how he fought on many battlefields. And then it's secret special code for we hung out as friends. And then I decided to give himself some sunflower seeds. Here you go.
You fiend.
Surely I never expected a mere human such as you to possess such a legendary treasure. My dude, they are sunflower seeds. Regardless, you will not be able to control it. It was wise of you to hand it over to me. They are sunflower seeds. I will gladly use it. Hold it, if you come any closer. I know, I won't get close to you.
This too.
It
must be the
appears you
will
finally
of
noticed. The blood that flows within me bears a fearsome curse. Of course it does. We're just rolling with it. Ever since I was young, this body of mine was exposed to so many poisons that it became poisonous itself. If a mere human like you were to ever touched me, you will immediately decompose and wither away. That sounds like a convenient excuse to prevent people from ever having to touch you. If you don't like being touched, that's completely and utterly okay. I just, be honest with me. Thus, I've been trying to make sure you don't get too close to me. Does that mean you've been thinking of me? Don't get ahead of yourself. Even if you are just a foolish human, I'm not so cruel as to yearn for a meaningless death. Can I assume that he's blushing? No, he doesn't appear to be. But he says his blood is poison. What would be the advantage of that? It is not an issue of gains and losses. I became like this because I had to. I had to be like this even if I don't want to be. I've been putting poison in my body ever since I was young. Sounds somewhat plausible. Could it be... You enjoy poison, you're getting ready to poison someone, your mom's an awful cook. I mean, everything he says is technically true, just coded through his, his self-posing style. I feel like this is an insult, though. Would he be insulted? I mean, but then again, I don't feel like he's trying to poison anybody, and he would enjoy poison. Even if you were well and truly some supreme overlord of evil and what have you, nobody enjoys poison, so... Was your mother cooking... Was your mother's cooking bad? Crap, I was only joking, but it sounds like that was exactly it.
Impossible.
You wouldn't understand how much pain I had to endure. Plus, that woman would cry if I didn't finish my plate. What choice did I have but to suffer in silence? Aww. He cared about his mom's feelings. Don't you feel better now that you've talked about it? I mean, you're actually a really kind guy. Anyway, now that you understand, you shouldn't come any closer to me. Know that if you ever touch me, it would mean death for you. But that's really lonesome. Hey, Gundam, can I ask you something? If you have the fortitude to ask me that. I didn't even say anything yet. When you were in grade school, did you ever hold hands with any of the other kids? It's obvious now, but at the time I was faking my condition. By moving next to the teacher who served me, I was able to avoid questions and survive without any problems. Did you ever have to do a folk dance?
Impossible.
You don't understand! That is a ceremony for summoning evil deities. Fortunately, the school nurse was in the same tribe as me, so I was able to leave without getting involved. So what you're saying is you took any conceivable excuse you could to get out of associating with just about anybody. Dude, same. I see. It might have been bad to me to point out something so unnecessary. I don't even know what to say anymore. So then, what kind of people are okay to get close to you? Is it anybody other than animals? Anyone who matches whose power matches my own, or... No, there's no way such a being exists. You should forget about that. For your sake. With those words, Gundam walked away. He seemed very lonely. What was he going to say? If he just told me, maybe I could have done something about it. And if I had, maybe you wouldn't have shouted nonsense at me. No, I'm pretty sure that would have happened no matter what. Let's be real. I want to see where this goes. I want to be Gundam's friend, damn it. After seeing Gundam walk away, I returned to my room, where hopefully there was more free time available to me so I can end this thing. Not that I want it to end, but I do want to see the conclusion. It's still bright outside, which means it's time for me to party outside like a crazy man. All right, pick it up. Okay, so where have you gone and moseyed yourself to this time, my dude? Is it possible that you're just straight up at the ranch? Or are you content to hang out in the new areas? We're about to find out. Nobody's hanging out down there. Apparently, Mikon and Hiyoko are still hanging around. That's pretty cool. Gundam is at the freaking ranch. Of course he is. I guess this is just where he likes to go during the midday. But before I do, I always gotta make sure to check this far more regularly than I'm prepared for. There you go. Flush the poops. Why can't I train my Tamagotchi to flush their own toilets? Why? What is this never-ending search for incompetence? Oh, hey, you're over there. You're behind the cow this time. What are you doing behind a cow?
Nature, the collective will.
It might be better if we ended this already. Well, I still want to hang out with you, so you don't get a choice. You know, I hear a voice yearning for salvation. Then let us press on. It seems I might still be entertained. I'm buying into this guy's stuff. I like him. I don't think he's a bad guy at all. I think he just wants to pretend to be one. Looks like Gundam and I grew closer today. Would I like to give him a gift? Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's see. Although, admittedly, voicing his lines, while incredibly fun, does take a lot out of me. Great work, my servant. As my text box vanishes again. It is said 5 valuable assets exist in this world. You have my gratitude for discovering one of them. Thank you! And thus, the conclusion. Will you admit to being my friend now? He doesn't seem like his usual self. Really, he seems to glare at me kind of like that all the time. Why do you keep following me? Oh, sorry. Why do you keep following me? I thought he was following. My mistake. In truth, there's no way I'd ever associate with someone like you.
Impossible.
But still, why do you continue to hound me? Does this mean my absolute mental defenses are wearing off? I don't know what you think this is, but we're friends who are working together to escape. Gah! What? He seized up all of a sudden.
I won't let you.
Settle down, my wicked arm! Are you a Kotodama user? You wish to manipulate me with false words and cheap tricks, don't you? I'm not trying to manipulate you at all. In fact, you're the one who said I'm just a mere human with no special abilities whatsoever. God damn it, you're right, I did say that. You wouldn't understand. I'm in isolation for a reason. There will never be a day when you understand why I became who I am.
I'll destroy you.
I am the offspring of an angel and a devil. A cursed being shunned and rejected by everything in this world. Once I lose the only thing I love, I'm destined to spend my last days being devoured alive by demon beasts.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Truly, I am a mankind's natural foe. Evil incarnate, a walking cataclysm, a shapeless insanity, Gundam Tanaka. He sounds like his normal self, but there's definitely something different about him. There might be a kernel of truth hidden in the words he just spoke. It's true, I don't know anything about what drove you to this point, but I definitely believe that you're my friend, and if I didn't think that, I wouldn't be able to go on. That's it. That's the only reason. As long as you're my friend, I have no desire to take anything away from you and try to force you to change.
This too must be the will of causality.
It seems that I completely misread you. I never expected a human like you to contain a singularity. Have I been promoted from a mere human? You asked me the other day what sort of existence would be capable of touching me.
So you have appeared.
The answer to that is the singularity. A being who can make the impossible possible by overcoming various limitations. Am I really that amazing? Don't get ahead of yourself. A simple creature like you does not have that much power.
I have not unleashed even half of my.
However, I can lend you my powers as long as you yearn for them. Then, I'll leave this to you.
What?
For you to say that so easily!
Fine.
Well, who cares? Lend me your hand! I stuck out my hand like he told me to, and after some hesitation, Gundam slowly gripped my hand. His hand felt like a normal person's hand, and I definitely didn't wither away and die.
With this, the contract is complete. I will not allow you to die without my permission.
Did I actually make friends with you? I really want to say that to him too, but he'll definitely yell at me if I do. Instead, I gripped Gundam's hand so tightly that it started hurting. It somehow became a battle of endurance, but I felt a strong bond between Gundam and me. Which reminds me, it's been a long time since I felt so happy being acknowledged by someone. Huzzah! Friendship! Gundam's report card has been updated. You just unlocked the skill, Infinity Unlimited Flame. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. You've obtained a Excuse me? Okay, so that wasn't just an Akane thing then. Am I to believe that I just gain the underpants of anybody I become friends with? Also, why was his underpants so weird? Gundam spent all day teaching me to use that ability. By the time I returned to my room, I was exhausted. Oh, he actually taught me how to use an ability? Oh, that's kind of hilarious, actually. As incredibly weird of a sentence as it is, I'd kind of like to inspect the underpants. I'm probably gonna have to wait a little bit, though. You're probably gonna have story stuff now. Are you gonna just give the normal thing?
It is now.
Everything's good. Go to sleep. Alright, cool. Nothing new from the Monaku. It's not like I have anything I need to do, so I should just get some sleep for today. It should be okay to have a peaceful day like this for a change. Every now and then, we are gifted 1 or 2 days of not things dying. What's he gonna talk about this time? It's a waste of time to constantly worry about things. Well, if you really want to waste time that badly, I won't stop you. I'm not saying that killing meaningless time is bad or anything. I mean, even happy times, sad times, painful times, fun times, times you want to remember or want to forget, they all end up becoming nostalgic memories eventually. So isn't killing time by worrying about things an effective way of dealing with that worry? Do your best at worrying about things and killing time. I don't even know what that was supposed to ultimately mean. And the dinging never stops. The ungodly dinging. Morning stuff? Oh, whoa.
Good nom nom nomming.
For a second there, I thought I did something wrong and made it skip. As it turns out, no, Ibuki instead broke into my room. Good morning! It looks like today's gonna be another perfect tropical day. What the? What a huge success! I received such a nice reaction. How did you get in here? Jeez, Hajime, you're so careless. Careless? I made sure I locked the door. And I destroyed that worthless lock. That's a little worrying. Why'd you destroy it?
Hey.
Who cares? More importantly, there's something important I need to tell you. What? 4 has. No, that was just 3. If you've got time to nitpick others, then hurry up and meet me at the restaurant. I'll explain the details, so I'm counting on you. She's like a hurricane here in Duckburg. But she did take the time to come all the way to my cottage to summon me. Did something bad happen again? I don't know, she was a bit too jovial for that sort of thing. I'm feeling a little depressed now. Alright, so this is weird as all hell, but if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a quick look-see here. I just got sad again. Alright, well, yeah, okay. Gundam's favorite invisible underwear. You can't tell if it's really there or not. Apparently humans with low astral vision cannot see it. Yeah, that sounds like code for the fact that he goes commando. Okay, well, not entirely 100% sure why I decided I needed to know that. But now I am cursed with that knowledge, as are all of you. You know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, you, how you doing? Oh, it's you, Hajime. Were you also summoned by Ibuki? Seems so. Has she been going around waking people up? Did she break the lock to your room too? No, that never happened. I was awakened by a knock at my door going at 337 clapping rhythm and some shouting. That sounds extremely annoying. Was I the only one whose room got broken into? But for her to go to the trouble of waking us up, what in the world happened? I have a very bad feeling about this. Let's make haste and head over. He's right. We should probably cut the crap and maybe get a little forwards. Maybe I would take a few steps forward, maybe take a few steps back. One of the two, one of the three. You never know, you never know. Sonya! But no Chiaki. Interesting.
Good day.
Good morning. I'm so glad today is another clear sunny day. Another? More like... Actually, now that you mention it, ever since we came to this island, it hasn't rained once. Why is that? Nah, it might be best if I don't think about that too deeply. And that's all the information we're gonna get out of her today. Thank you very much there, Sonia. Making me ponder the weather. When I arrived at the restaurant, the first thing I saw was everyone's backs, as if they were forming a circle around something. Hey, what happened? As I said, I peeked over everyone's shoulders. Hello?
I got something I want to say.
Okay, well, first of all, you seem to be okay. And you've got a nifty, cool eye patch. I'm listening.
Fuyuhiko, is it okay for you to be moving around like this so soon?
Yeah, he shouldn't be okay.
And yet here he stands, and what is he doing?
Whatever I say after this point, I apologize in advance if I make a mistake.
Huh?
My last name is Kuzuryu. My first name is pronounced Fuyuhiko.
Okay. I was aware of that, but I appreciate the refresher course.
I'm still an inexperienced member of my family's business. From this point forward, I hope we get along so we can get to know each other better.
Should I be concerned?
You thief.
Just... what the hell was that?
Huh?
It's nothing, really. Just a greeting. There's no way that was just a greeting. And yet, I feel like that was the first time Fuyuhiko ever greeted us. That eye patch of yours.
Nothing.
It's nothing. There's no way that's nothing, since that eye is no longer... So you can't see out of it, huh? It's only one eye. Besides, don't I look like I've gained some prestige or something?
However,
Well, I guess it does make you look a little tougher. Fuyuhiko. Why are you acting all cool and stuff? Don't you understand the position you're in right now? Hiyoko. Do you really think we'll forgive you that easily for what you did?
understand.
Don't you get it? It's your fault Mahiru is dead. No, not just Mahiru. Peko died because of you too. It's all your fault. I think he might know that. Hiyoko, we finally been able to get together with everyone.
And
Huh? So what if we're all here? You better not say we're friends or something. There's no way a killer like him will ever be our friend.
I know.
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault. I already know that. It's my fault that those two are dead. Are you planning to just give us your so what attitude? It's not that. As he squeezed out those words, Fuyuhiko suddenly collapsed to the ground. Oh crap! Dude! Whoa.
Fuyuhiko!
Are you okay? This looks like you're bowing.
Huh? What the heck?
Or are you doubled over? I'm not sure what's happening here.
Hey, don't mess with me. Do you really think we're gonna forgive you if you just drop to your knees and cry? Do you really think a half-assed apology will make us forget what you've done?
No, I don't think that at all.
Ah! What the Christ?
This is...
What happened? What is what?
Ah! It's blood! It's blood!
What the hell just? Did Monokuma actually do something? What the Ibuki? He slit his. So he lived just so he could take his own life to atone? That's what the game is doing? Huh? Are you saying he cut open his freaking stomach?
What the?
What are you doing?
I didn't think I can be forgiven by such a half-assed apology.
Okay, point made.
If I don't do this, my feelings won't feel resolved.
That doesn't mean you should slice your stomach. You must carry him to the hospital as soon as possible. You're right. Kazuichi, lend me a hand.
This is bad.
Yeah, sure thing. Stop it. I can walk there myself. There's no way you can walk. Even though I took all the time to patch you up, now I need to sew your wounds all over again. I feel so ashamed. In the end, I made trouble for everyone again. Who cares about that? Let's go. The others carried Fuyuhiko out of the restaurant. But for those of us who were left there, Hiyoko, I'm still not going to tell you you should forgive him. You don't have to. But I mean, if nothing else, I feel like it's pretty safe to say that he meant what he said. Just for whatever that's worth. Well, this is awkward. How should I start up a conversation?
Well,
Hey, Hiyoko, I've been thinking about this for a while, but what would Mahiru say about all this? I know you guys were best friends, so what do you think? What would Mahiru say?
what would Mahiru say? She'd probably get mad. Really mad.
At who?
And after she got mad,
It's definitely not possible. There's no way it'd be that easy to move on. We never had to think about death until we came to this island. So when we were forced to suddenly confront it, there's no way we'd know how we're supposed to deal with it. We're not that strong.
Hey,
This is a rare occurrence. Nagito, I really am not in the mood for your crap right now, so if you could just shut up and maybe jump out a window, that'd be cool. Pretty sure we're surrounded by Saiyans, so you shouldn't die if you land on something. If you're thinking about saying something inappropriate again, now's not the best time. No, it's not that. Does anyone know where Akane is?
huh?
Well, now that you mention it, she's gone. It's so strange for her not to join us for breakfast. I have a bad feeling about that, too. A bad feeling? I mean, hasn't she been acting a little weird these past few days?
How pitiful.
She's always weird. And that's coming from Gundam. But I'm a little worried, though. She's not the one I'm worried about. Although I kind of am. Now I'm worried about Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Hiyoko. I'm a ball of nerves. An awkward feeling lingered as we finished breakfast. Soon after, we all decided to return to our cottages. Okay, but am I to interpret this that Fuyu is okay? I mean, not okay, but he'll be okay? Never felt so fatigued in the morning before. It's probably because of everything that happened. But I should put that feeling aside and move on. There's no such thing as a useless day for us anymore. More free time, huh? Okay, well, a part of me was kind of sort of hoping that since he was out of the hospital, I might actually be able to talk to him. Let me just take a quick look around. Just really quick. Is it even possible for me to maybe be able to talk to him? At all? Is that an option? Oh, I just realized his thing has an eye patch on it now. Okay, hang on. I know I need to walk more, but hang on. Just bear with me here. Fuyuhiko slid his stomach. I guess that was his way of accepting responsibility for what had happened. Still, he looks seriously injured. We should make sure he gets plenty of rest. Damn. Okay, well, you know what? This is what I'm telling you. The second I'm able to talk to you, we're talking. Make a strong note of it, okay? Okay. That being said, I actually think I'm gonna take a bit of a break. That was a bit of a harrowing experience, to put things lightly. I'll figure out who I'll end up spending time with in the meantime during that. I hope you guys, man, it's always so weird to use the word enjoyed the episode and whatever, but I don't really have any other terms for it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. With each day, we get closer to the next disaster. And I am not looking forward to that. See you then.